We'll open up the Cuervo Club for the weekend in just a second. Always fun when we do that. Glad to have that back around. Can you guys help me with what the rules are on seat saving, and especially seat saving at a bar specifically? What are the rules of etiquette on? Very often I will have a reservation somewhere at a restaurant, and they will not seat me until my entire party is there.
That's annoying when they do that at restaurants. It's like, I get it. If there's one of 8, then don't sit me. But once 4 people are here, come on, let me at the table.
You're getting an extra round of drinks out of us probably while we wait. What's
think
the harm?
But the reason is, though, if it's a crowded place, they can't turn over the tables as quickly, and so you're getting an extra round of drinks possibly, but you could have a whole new clientele come in, and you could possibly keep the seat for an hour if you're waiting for somebody. If you're waiting for Pablo Torre or someone else who's inconsiderate about time, you could be waiting a while.
About the seats at you bring up the seats at the bar, though. This is something I run into pretty regularly. Before bowling on Wednesday nights, me, my dad, a couple other members of the team, we meet up at a local establishment to have a brew before beering. I just said beer.
A beer before brewing, a beer before bowling.
Alrighty.
Yes.
And so my dad always runs late. So I always run into a situation where it's me and my buddy, and the bar's starting to fill up. And how do we feel about the chair move?
That's the move.
Yeah, but then it's like,
what's the chair move? You're just leaning the chair against the bar, so to show to everyone this empty chair is not actually empty.
I've never seen that move.
What?
I've never heard that in my life.
What are you talking about?
Been at a bar and seen the chair lift? That's like, I'm saving this seat. Yeah. Now, I get weird with that move because people will come up and be like, can I use this? If you don't do the move, people are like, is anyone sitting here? Right. When can I say yes? The answer, this is really what I'm asking. When my dad is 10 minutes away, can I lie and just say, yeah, this seat's taken? Or I can.
Yeah, you can tell him, hey,
how long can I hold that
parking.
seat? I can't do that for a half hour.
A couple minutes, but hey, my dad's parking. Sorry.
I sometimes, I'm so socially awkward, I'll order a beer sometimes and just put it there. Even if it gets warm and it's not,
oh my
it
God.
sits there for 15 minutes, just because I don't want the interaction.
A decoy beer?
A decoy beer. I mean, my dad drinks it. Let's not like,
yeah.
Like it gets drank.
Warm and all. Yeah.
But I'm just saying, I don't want the awkward of, oh yeah, they'll be here soon, so no, can I?
It's basically the Seinfeld bit where they're saving the seats at the movie theater, and people keep coming to try to sit in it, and then they keep turning people away, and then eventually they're like so awkward.
I don't like awkward.
Fine,
yes, I don't like that. I'll buy the beer, put a beer there.
That's insane.
No, it's not.
I don't know what's crazier, that this chair thing that Lucy and I have never heard of, even though I have bar bona fides, okay? I go to a lot of bars.
Not
I've
the right
never
ones, I
seen
guess.
anyone do this with the chair.
I've never seen the chair up on the bar.
And I've never bought a decoy beer for anyone.
That's also a move if I'm at a bar and I need to use the restroom and it's a crowded bar and I'm worried that my seat might get scooped up. I step up, lean it up, and now this seat is taken.
That's the official sign. Like when you're at a bar by yourself, I was at Flanning's the other day by myself having lunch.
Thanks for the invite.
It was a quick thing. So I had to go to the bathroom, but you can't just leave your food and your beer there with, contaminants and other people that might want to put a finger in your fries. Who knows?
The weird move, I've seen this move. Someone goes to the bathroom and they take a napkin and like put it over their drink.
I've never seen anyone do that either.
Coaster. They put like a coaster over their drink because they're worried about someone messing with them.
Women have to be careful.
I've seen men do it
with their drink.
Yeah, but if someone's trying to do something to my drink, they'll take the napkin off and put it in.
My point is,
gone. You don't go to a bar by yourself and order a drink and leave it at a bar.
I'll bring my drink to the bathroom.
I think it's for the bartender. So the bartender knows not to take it because sometimes people leave half a beer and then they'll take it. So if you put the coaster or napkin on top, tells the bartender, hey, wait a second, there's somebody sitting here, the food's there, the beer's there, the chair's over. It's almost more for the bartenders than for anybody else.
Put it on the poll, please, Juju, at LeBatard Show. Do you? Because you guys seem confused by this. Lucy seems like she is learning something here about chairs. But put it on the poll. Do you take your drink with you into the bathroom?
I've never seen the chair thing or heard of the chair thing. I'm assuming that I probably have, and I've probably taken somebody's seat, is what I'm realizing right now. I just don't get why you wouldn't bring a jacket and just put a jacket on the chair.
Because they live in Florida. They
Miami,
don't bring jackets anywhere, Lucy. This is the whole ridiculous thing. It's like we live in a different America than these people.
I read the other day and couldn't believe this, and I don't, the math on this eludes me, but that 5% of Americans, I don't believe it's the globe, I believe Americans, are now having sex more often in order to stay warm because of rising utility bills.
I'm going to use that one.
You're not
Kind
already?
of doesn't work here.
Honey,
though.
come here.
Are people
can't do it
people
in
in
South
Florida
Florida.
are doing less sex
Nah, I'm gonna
because
do
they
it
don't want
either
to
way.
pay for the AC.
What's the source on that one?
Well, you're right, Roy, that it's hard. It is
I'm gonna
hard.
turn my air way down.
It is
Come here,
difficult
honey.
to quantify. How did they find this 5% of people who are copping to, yes, I'm cheap about electricity, and also I like to trick my partner into warmth. But it did. I will look up the source for you in a second, but it was 5% of people are actually doing that to stem rising utility costs.
So it's 5% of people having more sex to pay for less heat.
That's right.
You could just not watch the Heat games. I've been doing it for years.
Dan's not wrong. 7 days ago, New York Post, Americans are having sex to save on monthly heating bills.
Oh, man, that's cool.
I know, I deserved it.
Let's open up the club. The Cuervo Club. I have not been here when the Cuervo Club has been opened. Open it! Open it! Open it! This is going to be a long club. Are you ready for all of the sounds from the week? Are there any sounds from the Oscar party that we had on Sunday?
Dan, the Cuervo Club is brought to you by Cuervo. Man, do we love Cuervo around here. And now's a good time to enjoy the tequila that invented tequila. Get yourself some Cuervo. Sip on it as we enjoy the sounds of the week. You know there's going to be Oscar stuff. You know that there's going to be a bunch of stuff. But we start with...
You piece of garbage!
That was the only part of the La Greca thing that made me wince each time. The rest of it was okay because he didn't want to say garbage, and I don't like calling human beings and garbage.
He said you're a piece of human garbage. which
You
I also
piece
didn't
of garbage!
Who's really mad. La Greca, that's sports radio right there, though. Just spitting, snorting rage into a microphone, yelling that an athlete is a piece of garbage. Who else is in the Cuervo Club?
Dan Levitate.
That is Greg Cody saying what my name would be if I were a magician.
The Coterie.
That is Greg Cody talking about what he believes to be his posse.
The Coterie.
The people who follow Greg Cody, the group
They're
of
cold.
the people, the army that Greg Cody has that supports Hee Haw 3 and the Greg Cody show featuring Greg Cody is called
The Coterie.
What is the actual definition of a coterie? Can you give me the formal Oxford definition? Who else is in the club?
I pretty much my pants, and it was a terrible day. That wasn't me.
Why did you your pants?
That wasn't me. I wouldn't know.
Coterie, a small group of people with shared interests or tastes, especially one that is exclusive of other people.
It's a good definition for the group of people that support Greg Cody under all circumstances. Who else is in the Cuervo Club?
I got a BBL for you.
What's the context?
It was Billy's car.
Oh, that was Billy's car, resentful of the
What?
relationship with Billy. Yes, that was the
His trunk
voice.
got bigger.
That was the voice of Billy's car.
I got a
objecting.
BBL for you.
So Billy's car got a BBL for him.
Why, Billy? Why?
Trunk size.
I wasn't here that day.
Why, Billy? Why?
It was the best part of the show that day. Billy's car speaking up and hating him just as much as he hates it.
I don't want to publicly fight with my car.
He's tired of the car's nagging. It's speaking to him now, and he's like, stop, just stop. I do enough for you. I wash you. Stop nagging me about I don't have my seatbelt on.
I've got a car of the same age as Billy, so I know what he's talking about.
He prefers a car that didn't speak. Who else is in the club?
It's called inclusiveness.
Amin keeps forgetting that if you take weeks off of this show and hop back on the treadmill, it takes a second. He keeps forgetting that and then forgets how to speak.
What's your excuse?
Steve Sarkeesian. Him and Tuberville route. Sounds like I'm swimming in phlegm. Tuberville route.
That's such a great visual you just created of you swimming through phlegm.
Tuberville route. The best and worst moment of my week off air in here was Stugotz just shouting at me as soon as the segment was over. That's why I call him Sark, Dan. Steve Sarkeesian.
I'm a violent sneezer.
Oh, yes. Where can we assemble some of Jessica's sneezes? They get more bodacious each time.
Like Billy's car.
They're growing. Who else is in the Cuervo Club?
Backo.
Good
Backo.
timing. Excellent timing.
The merch madness is finally ready to go.
Just for those of you who do not know, Jessica and Charlotte, their first words were backhoe as babies.
Thing over his pee-pee.
Both of them were backhoe.
Backhoe.
There can't be a third person. There cannot be a third person anywhere in the English language that was the baby's first word.
Backo.
If there is, I think we have to hire them.
Backo.
It's just not possible. I have questions about that story being real. It doesn't seem like it would be real. It doesn't seem like it would be a baby's first words. Cuervo Club, who else?
He wore a sack over his crack and a little thing over his pee-pee.
John Cena wore a sack.
I
over
missed
his
that it
crack.
rhymed the first time.
And then that was you just got straight to the pee-pee. You missed.
He wore a sack over his crack and a little thing over his pee-pee.
Is that a haiku?
It's macho waving.
That guy was a good guest.
What?
It's been a while. Jarvis, that journalism professor, came on and he talked about the AI boys, and he said that you don't have any reason to worry about the AI boys.
It's macho waving.
I missed a lot this week.
I'm going to be honest, though. It's not terribly macho. I've never had a macho off where I've waved. Just never have done it.
I pretty much my pants and it was a terrible day.
Did you do that?
Lucy, why did you your pants?
That was not me, but allegedly if it was, I drank a lot of coffee.
The coterie.
Ran out of music and noises.